We all know birds as wonderful creatures of nature. But did you know that they are not just graceful creatures soaring in the sky? Birds have been and continue to be a source of inspiration in many fields, from engineering to aviation, robotics, to energy systems. But how are today's technologies inspired by birds? And what groundbreaking innovations await us in the future? Let's dive into this fascinating world together. Air transportation and aviation technologies. Birds have shown humans how to fly for thousands of years. The wing structures of birds were studied in the design of the first airplanes, and this inspiration continues today. For example, major aerospace companies such as Boeing and Airbus developed the aerodynamic design of their airplanes inspired by the movement of birds' wings. The winglet systems on the wingtips of modern airplanes are inspired by the efficient flight techniques of migratory birds to reduce fuel consumption. In the future, bio-inspired flying vehicles are being developed that completely mimic the flapping mechanics of birds. This will make drones more agile, more efficient, and more in harmony with nature. Drone technologies. Inspired by birds, drones are now part of our lives. But today's drones are still not as agile as birds. That's why engineers are developing a new generation of drones that directly mimic birds. In a study conducted at Stanford University, the wing structure of pigeons was studied to create more flexible and maneuverable drones. These drones can easily fly even in tight spaces by mimicking natural bird movements, especially in search and rescue operations or military reconnaissance operations. Bird-like drones will create a major revolution. In short, in the future, we may not be able to tell if everything we see in the sky is alive or not. Smart materials and feather-inspired technologies. Feathers are one of nature's lightest and most durable materials. Thanks to their insulating properties, birds can survive even in the coldest environments. Scientists are adapting this property to wearable technologies and energy-efficient building materials. For example, researchers at Columbia University have studied the microstructure of bird feathers to develop fabrics that can better retain heat. This will enable the production of environmentally friendly clothing that uses less energy. Moreover, these materials could revolutionize spacesuits and thermally insulated buildings in the future. Robots moving in swarms. Have you ever carefully watched the movements of flocks of birds? They move in perfect harmony, as if they were a single organism. Scientists are trying to adapt this movement to swarm robotics. Universities like MIT and Harvard are developing drones and autonomous vehicle systems that work in synchronization with each other, inspired by the aerodynamic movements of flocks of birds. In the future, this technology could reduce accidents by regulating traffic flow, revolutionize logistics, and be used in space exploration missions. Navigation systems. Inspired by bird migration, birds can migrate for thousands of kilometers without losing their bearings. But how do they do it? Scientists have discovered that birds navigate by sensing the Earth's magnetic fields. They are now working to apply this knowledge to navigation technologies. For example, in the future, GPS systems that work using magnetic fields could provide more accurate positioning and energy efficiency. In other words, thanks to birds, more advanced mapping and navigation technology awaits us. As you can see, birds are not only elegant creatures of nature, they are also amazing engineers that inspire the technologies of the future. From aviation to artificial intelligence, from materials science to navigation, we have a lot to learn from birds. If you want more of this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's keep exploring the future with the guidance of birds. See you in the next video.